Oh my God! Welcome to the Troubadour. Yeah.
Two friends together again at LA's music mecca. In 1967, they were here when the Woodstock generation found its voice. By 1969, the sound would echo across stages around the world.
Joni Mitchell, 68.
Here?
Yeah, at the Troubadour. Yeah, yeah.
And ice cream castles in the air.
One documented the music of the 1960s through a lens focused on his generation. The other, a musician and a pop culture force. He made history with a TV show that captured America's hearts and airwaves in 1966.
Living in the moment, capturing the moment, the whole social, cultural, philosophic zeitgeist was changing.
It's a little different without 500 people in here. But,
I was going to say it. I
Yeah.
had no idea it actually looked like this.
yeah.
This is a long-standing friendship. This is
Since
you know.
67.
67.
Tiger Beat hired me to go down and photograph this group called the Monkees.
In 1967, the Monkees sold more albums than the Beatles and the Rolling Stones combined. But they had a problem.
They were having trouble finding photographers that we would get along with. And all of a sudden, this guy shows up, this other long-haired weirdo, just like us. He just would follow us around to lunch or just around the lot and just like, oh, wow, look at that car. Oh, man, cool, click. At one point, we said, that's it. Henry Diltz is the only photographer that's allowed to shoot us.
Look at this. You and Steven and I. That was in Chicago.
It's like one of the first selfies, I would say. And you can tell we're stone cold sober.
By that time.
So Henry, what does it feel like walking through the historic Troubadour and your pictures are on the walls?
It's wonderful. I mean, because this is the old clubhouse.
Henry first came here in 1963, but then he was on stage, a member of the Modern Folk Quartet. This 1963 documentary captures the flavor of those early days.
The Troubadour, just a few blocks from Hollywood Boulevard, is a converted coffee house that now rates itself as an avant-garde cafe.
Hootenanny nights, all the record companies and music people would come in here. That was the kitchen. You could buy dinner. There was chairs and tables in here.
Who did you photograph in this room?
Linda Ronstadt in here. Joni Mitchell. James Taylor and Carole King played here.
And then we have the Eagles.
Yeah.
And now you can come see those images, hanging along the entry wall and throughout the venue. This is hot. that is a hot photo. They look so good in here.
They do.
They really look great. So here we are in the Troubadour bar.
Yeah.
Oh boy, if these walls could talk.
Yes.
Tom Waits and Joan Baez. What I love about these pictures is they know you're there. They're
Right,
looking
right.
at you, but they're so candid.
Well, yeah, they're not posed.
Right, they're not
you know, we're
posed.
just-
I've known Henry for many years, and I've always been fascinated by the core philosophy behind his work.
Musicians hang out a good part of their lives. They hang out backstage, on an airplane, at an airport, in a van, driving across the country. I like to hang out and watch people and take pictures of them.
Hang out he did, with people like James Taylor.
Rockabye, sweet baby Jane.
His candid shot of his friend JT became the album cover of Sweet Baby James.
I didn't know about lighting and studios and all that. I just photographed what I saw.
So you're not having them pose.
Right.
You're capturing them in their
capturing
element.
them. Having a camera is a passport into people's lives, you know? Why would I be hanging out with the Eagles or Jim Morrison or any of those people? It's just having that camera. Look, just like this.
Okay, we're just talking and
we
talking.
Got, yeah, I got you. Okay, yeah.
I'm getting
okay.
my picture taken by Henry Diltz. As the years unfolded, Henry's lens rarely blinked. I see Janice over there
Janice
at Woodstock.
At Woodstock. I had 2 cameras, 2 Nikons, one black and white film and one color film.
Henry, I mean, look.
Yeah.
This has got to bring back
Well, you know,
a
we
ton
never
of memories. So much history happened at this bar. Here's the reunited Byrds back in 1972. David Crosby demonstrating why they may have split in the first place. Lucky for us, Henry always had his camera.
The wall there, they had all guitars. The entire wall was guitars. I remember one night taking a picture of Bob Lind sitting against that wall of guitars, and he was playing a guitar.
The year was 1966, and Elusive Butterfly was a hit for Bob Lind. Listen carefully. The banjo player is none other than Henry.
You might wake up some morning to the sound of something moving past your window in the wind.
Being a musician gave Henry street cred. He just blended in with the band. Here he is with Neil Young.
Neil had a house he bought in Malibu. He put the glasses on the moose and we all laughed. And I lifted my camera up to take a shot, and just at that second he held his beer up to the moose. You know, bang, just.
These days, Henry still carries a camera, still tells stories about the past. It may just be what keeps him going, what keeps us all going.
The old Troubadour bar.
Yeah.
Where we hung out
I
all the
vomited
time.
right there.
Could there be a more fitting place for Henry's photographs than the Troubadour?
No, it's perfect. Obviously, we spent many, many years here one night.